massage gun did well, but that's because I was using it on someone's butt. And people were making all kinds of like just jokes.
Right.
You're doing pretty good. I mean, you have that fibrosis, but most people have like more than you.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if it helped as far as like me getting massages with the other dude that I was telling, but he kept coming up with excuses. And,
yeah.
I mean, he's good, but he's not licensed.
Yeah.
He's also from El Salvador, but he's like, we call him in Spanish sobador, which is someone who gives massages but fixes you from like bone-related things or muscle, depending on what they specialize in.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like, I guess, like here, like a homeopath.
Yeah, sort of like that. But he has a job, and so I would have to like schedule with him, and then he would cancel, and then I would be like, let me know whenever you're available. And I would see him, and then he was drunk, and then never had the time. I was like, you know what? Let's just forget about this.
Well, I don't drink. There's a lot of alcohols in my family.
Yeah.
I was afraid to drink for the longest time, but I never became an alcoholic. But I stopped drinking because it messes with my sleep patterns.
Right. I mean,
So
I don't care if you drink, but like when you, I'm sorry, go ahead.
When I said if I get drunk, then I'll only get like 4 hours of sleep. And you don't want to see me if I've only gotten 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I'll hate you in the world.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably pass out in the middle of the street.
I'm just, I wouldn't say that I get mad or moody when I don't get enough sleep, but my energy levels are way down on the floor, and I don't like that because it stresses me out because I'm usually like a high energy person.
Yeah.
So when I feel like I'm very low on energy, I feel like it's not me, and it frustrates me.
Yeah.
So,
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I can't. So I have to catch on to sleep.
I'm already an insomniac, so alcohol just makes it worse. But it's weird because I always thought I was going to be an alcoholic, like every man on my mom's side of the family, and just never.
Well, that's good. So you have an insomnia, you said? Insomnia?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's hard for me to go to sleep.
Man.
My body does not want to go. Like during the pandemic, I eventually would go to sleep at like 6 in the morning. Like I would basically go to sleep when I would hear the birds.
Right.
I was like, oh wow, the birds are chirping outside. Like, oh, I need to go to sleep. I remember one time, I think the handyman thought I had kidnapped some woman because they fixed my air conditioner.
Okay.
And they knocked on my window. I didn't realize it was broken.
Oh.
And because my bed was so close to my window, when they knocked on it, I just let out this blood curdling scream. And then like when I realized like what was going on, they came around and they were knocking like on my door to come in. But I was afraid because like one of them didn't have a mask. So this was like in the middle of the pandemic. So I went on the patio and I was like, is everything okay? Like, can we come in? Like, why you need to come in? Oh, because we fixed the air conditioner. Do you need to come in? No. And I was like, why do they want to come in so much? And then later I was like, it was probably that scream.
Yeah.
Like they probably think I have some women like trapped. I mean, I scream like you scream in the movies.
Oh my God, that would have been hilarious.
It's like you're just sleeping and like 12 inches away from your head, you just hear tapping.
Oh my God.
I actually had that happen another time, but I had moved to Houston. I was sleeping on a futon before my mattress and like bed came in, and so somehow my hand went through the around the little mattress on the futon and through the grate, and it became numb. And in my dreams, I was being eaten by like an anaconda. And so like as I was waking up, I felt the numbness in my hand, and the anaconda was eating me, and I just jumped up and just screamed. and I was in my new place, so I didn't know where I was. Like for 15 seconds, I'm just like looking around.
You were disoriented.
And then I got angry because none of my neighbors came over to see what happened. I'm like, that is not a normal scream. I'm like, you hear your neighbor scream like that, you need to be, are you okay?
Yeah. Oh my God.
That is somebody just broke into my house and like is pointing a gun at me screaming. So if I ever get scared enough, they can use my scream in the movies.
Yes. Oh my God.